Good morning, my dear children. I'm back with your grammar class. So today I'm going to do parts of speech. So what is the name of the lesson? Parts of speech. I think so we completed 2 lessons. One is the sentence and the parts of the sentence. Okay. Today you will get the assignment. Not today. In your previous class only you got the assignment of 2 of the chapters. So it's completed. Now it's a new chapter. This is parts of speech. So all of you open your book to page number 7. Your basic English grammar and composition book. Open to page number 7. See this page 7. Okay. Grammar is the study of words and sentences. So what is grammar? Grammar is the study of words and sentences. It is the study of different kind of words and how they come together to make sentences. We know that when the words accumulate together, when they form together, what they give? They give birth to a sentence. Okay, a sentence is created if it is arranged in a proper manner. Words are divided into different kinds of groups according to their use in the sentence. So depending on the use of the sentence, the words are categorized into different forms. So what are the different forms? The different parts of speech. That only I am going to discuss in the lesson. Like you are having a lot of clothes. Clothes makes you look perfect. So clothes are also having different functions. Skirt is having a different function, your shirt is having a different function, then your socks is having a different function, so your hat, that is also having a different function. So all these different things makes you complete, isn't so, my dear children? Yes, all these things makes your dress complete. So just like that, your sentence is also completed when the different words are placed in such a manner it gives a complete sense, and each word is categorized in their different forms. Okay, those forms are the parts of speech. Okay, today which we are going to discuss in detail. In grammar there are 8 different kinds of word groups. They are called parts of speech. So the groups of those words are called parts of speech, and we need all of them for reading, writing and speaking. Parts of speech are put together to make sentences and phrases. So these are put together to make the sentences or the half part of a sentence, which is called a phrase. Now, what are the different 8 parts of speech? What are those? So the 8 parts of speech are noun, you know. My children knows very nicely what a noun is. Then comes, what is a noun? A naming word. A word that is a name of a person, place, animal or thing. That is a. Then we come to pronoun. A word that is used instead of a noun, that is called a pronoun. So noun is a name of a person. Ramu, Rita. Place, Kolkata, Shirampur. Okay. Animal, horse, tiger, peacock, birds also. Thing, books, board, okay, marker. These are all things. Okay. So these are all nouns. Okay. Then pronoun. If we go on using a noun over and over again, it sounds very odd. So we use that word instead of a noun. Like Rohan goes to school. Rohan goes to go to play in the playground. Then Rohan is a good boy. Rohan eats rice. So all Rohan sounds very bad. So what we will do over there, in place of Rohan, we will write he. Rohan is a good boy. He goes to school. He goes to play. Then he loves to eat rice. So he. This Rohan is replaced with he. So it is a pronoun. So noun, pronoun. 2. We came across these 2 parts of speech. Then comes the third, which is the adjective. Adjective is what? This is a describing word. The word that describes a noun is called, noun or a pronoun is called an adjective. So a pink dress. Dress is a noun. What type of dress? Pink dress. So this pink one is qualifying this noun, dress. So the pink is an adjective. Okay. He is a naughty boy. So what type of boy is, we know is a noun. It's qualifying the boy naughty. Now my children are very good. The boys and girls in my class, they are very good. But some are naughty. At this age you will be naughty. It's quite common. So this naughty, which describes the boy. Oh, not naughty. He's a very good boy. He's a very good girl. So this good is also an adjective. Now, so adjectives are the describing words. Then we come to verb. You know what a verb is? Verb is a doing word or an action word. So action word. So the state of being, noun or pronoun in that state of being is known as a word. Okay? Singing, jumping, dancing, talking, reading, playing. So these are all verbs. Now what are adverbs? Adverbs are those words which are there to qualify the verb. Adjective qualifies the noun and adverbs qualifies the verb. For your class, you just know this. When you go to the higher class, more detail you will learn about this. So, he's singing sweet. She is singing sweetly. Okay, so what type of singing? Sweetly. So that is qualifying that verb, singing sweetly. So that is an adverb. Okay, she is singing merrily. So singing how? Merrily. So that merrily, singing is the verb, and how she is singing merrily. So that merrily is the adverb over here. Then we come across prepositions. Preposition is a word that placed before a noun or a pronoun. It shows the relation of the words to the other words in the sentences. Like, the cat is on the chair. We know the cat and the chair. So the relation it's on. Where the cat is, it's on the chair. So it shows the relation between two nouns or pronouns in the sentence. The cat is on the chair. Cat and the chair, both are nouns over here. And where the both nouns, the relation of the both nouns, which word is showing? That on. The cat is on the chair. So that on is the preposition. On, in, under, above, below, all this shows the position. So these are all prepositions. Then conjunction. A conjunction is a joining word. Ram goes to school, Ram eats rice. So both sentences will be joined and we make it into a single sentence. What it will be? Ram goes to school, he eats rice. No, Ram goes to school and eats rice. Okay, so like this we will do. Okay, so like and but. He could not go to school because he was ill. Okay, then the weather is cold. The weather is cold. The weather is calm. The weather is calm and cold. So like this we are joining the sentences. Okay. So these are conjunctions. So conjunctions are joining words. Interjections. What are interjections? Interjections are words that expresses some certain feelings or emotions. Hurrah. Then Alice. Then so many bravo. Oh. Hurrah. So all this represents the certain feelings of mind, and after an interjection word we put an exclamation mark. Okay, so this we should remember. Now, so what are the 8 parts of speech? Noun, pronoun, adjective, verb, adverb, then preposition, conjunction and interjection. So there are 8 parts of speech. Okay, my dear children, so in detail you have to study. So all of you open your book, please, my dear children. See, all of you read with me. Nouns. A noun is a naming word. It is the name of a person, place or thing. Noun also give names to feelings and ideas. Examples: people, Mainak, Lali, Mohan, Hina. Places: country, city, India, Delhi. So all this just now I discussed with you. Now things: balloon, keys, books, lamp, and feelings: happiness, sadness, anger. This we don't see, we can't see, we just feel it. This is also called an abstract noun. You will read when you go to the higher class what an abstract noun is. But certain feelings of mind, these are also expressed as, not sudden, it's just the feelings of mind. There's happiness, sadness, anger. This is represented by abstract noun. It is also known as abstract noun. Now, pronoun. A pronoun is a word that is used in place of a noun. I, we, our, we, me, my, you, your, he, she, his, her, they, their, them, it, who, whose, which, this, that, these, those, myself, yourself, herself. These are all pronoun. Adjectives. An adjective is a word that tells something more about a noun or a pronoun. I told it's a descriptive word. Good, bad, much, little, many, to, this, that, what, which, black, big, beautiful, loud. So these are all adjectives. Now verbs. A verb is a word that shows an action. There are some words that help verbs in the sentences. They are called helping verbs. like is, am, are. All these are helping verbs. I'll teach you when I'll teach you the verbs. Then I'll teach you about the helping verbs also. And helping verbs over here are eat, drink, sleep, laugh, etc. And helping verbs is, am, are, was, were, has, have, had. So all these are helping verbs. Now adverbs. An adverb is a word that adds to the meaning of the verb. Like the word which adds meaning to the noun or pronoun is an adjective. An adverb is a word that adds to the meaning of a verb. Adjective or other adverbs. Examples: fast, slowly, quickly, badly, happily, truly, early, hardly, soon. So ly words are also known as adverbs. Okay, not all. Then what are prepositions? A preposition is a word placed before a noun or pronoun to show its relation to other words in a sentences. On, under, in, near, to, upon, about, by, with, for. So all this I just a few minutes later, previously also I discussed just these things with you. Now conjunction. A conjunction is a word that joins words or sentences together. Rita and I will go to school. Rita will go to school, Mita will go to school. So you will join these two sentences. How? Rita and Mita will go to school. Okay. So and, but, because, or. Now interjections. An interjection is a word that expresses some sudden feelings or emotions. Like hooray, we won the game. Alas, we lost the game. Okay. Bravo, you did well. Oh, I forgot to bring my notebook. So these are all interjections. Okay. So it expresses a certain feelings of mind. Now I am going to the exercise. So here you have to point out the nouns, pronouns, verb or adjectives. So here, we respect our elders. Elders is a noun over here. We and our are pronouns over here. And verb is respect. A tortoise walks slowly. A tortoise is a noun and walks, that is a verb. The tiger is a wild animal. Tiger and animal, these are nouns over here. Is a supporting verb, so is, and wild is an adjective because wild is describing the animal. The USA is a big country. USA is the noun over here and country is also the noun over here. Is a supporting verb and big is the adjective over here. So like this, my dear children, you try to do the exercise yourself. In your next day, you will get it in your assignment. I'll send it to you. But first I want to see my children do it yourself. And one thing. This definitions you have seen what grammar is. Grammar is a study of words and sentences. All this you have to learn by heart. And in your language copy you have to write this. So, what are parts of speech? In grammar there are 8 different kinds of word groups. They are called parts of speech. And we need all of them for reading, writing and speaking. So, what are the different 8 parts of speech? Nouns. All these definitions you have to learn by heart. And you have to write it in your English language copy also. When I will send the assignment to you, I will mark like this. What is grammar? Okay? What is grammar? Okay? Then, what is parts of speech? This also. I will mark like this. A noun. What a noun is. All this you have to write it in your English language copy and you have to learn it by heart, the definitions. Now, what a pronoun is. This is also, I'll write over here. And examples, 2 to 3 examples you have to put. Then what is an adjective? That also. Examples also 1, 2, 3 you have to give. Then adverb. What an adverb is. Okay. What are helping verbs? What are adverbs and what are helping verbs? Okay, all 1 or 2 examples you have to give. Then what is an adverb? Okay, examples also. Then what is a preposition? These definitions you have to learn by heart and you have to write in your English language copy the definitions. What a conjunction is and examples, and what an interjection is with an example. Okay, you have to do this, and this exercise you will do it in your book with a pencil. Okay, you will do it in your pencil with a pencil over here. You will do it. Okay, and my dear children, you will get this. First I want to do it. You do it yourself. I want my children to do the work themselves. Okay, after you saw the definitions, you have to write in your English language notebook, your school's one. Don't buy anything from outside. Other copies it is not accepted. You should keep the you should follow the norms of the school. Okay, so you should write in your school's English 1 notebook the definitions and all these things, and the exercises you will do it in your grammar book, because this is your textbook as well as your workbook. So you will, whatever I told you just now, you have to follow those things, and you will get the assignment in your next class. I will send the assignment to you and you will collect it. Okay, my dear children? Okay, and in my next class I'll do a comprehension with you. Okay, so bye bye my dear children. Study the chapter. Okay, prepare yourself. Stay safe. Bye bye.